What's up, Pocket Nation? This is Scotty Pockets, and this video is actually kind of a vlog video, but also something that I wanted to talk about. If you're reading the title by now, this is pretty much me. It's kind of a, I don't know what you want to call it, a mission vlog, diary. When this is uploaded, basically, I have another day until this actually goes into effect. But as of Friday, I am completely cutting myself off of cigarettes. To give you kind of a little sum of pretty much my little career of smoking, I'm 28 now. I've been smoking since I was 8 years old. Yes, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. So I've been smoking for 20 years. Granted, I didn't start becoming an actual smoker until I was about 16. No, I take that back. Probably about 14, 15. Anyways, so I've been smoking for quite a long time, probably longer than I probably should have been. I'm not gonna, make this a sad story and tell you why I started smoking. What brought on the smoking, but just know that there were reasons, in my past that I can't say that the reason why I started smoking, but it's definitely not something that helped me from quitting or not smoking at all. So now we are actually at the point of where I want to tell you why I want to quit smoking. It is for myself. My health is definitely something I need to start thinking about since I am closing up on the age of 30. So that is definitely something that I need to look at. I need to self-reevaluate, and that was one of the things that I needed to take into consideration, especially with money. That's another thing. My money hasn't been very, stacked. It's been a struggle. Pretty much, I would say probably the last 3 or 4 months, due to other reasons, but it was also the fact that I smoke. I smoke on average about between 15 cigarettes to a pack a day. I have been known to smoke more than that, but it had to be really a bad day, as I would consider it. But the main reason also, it's my son. I want my son to be able to see me. I don't want to die early. It's still a possibility that I could. It's not guaranteed. Either way, whether I quit smoking or continue to smoke, whether I live a long life, it's pretty much going to be dictating on how my destiny and how my health stays up, because I could always die from something else other than smoking. I could die now, I could die, but at least I can eliminate one possibility of it. So, the solution. This is very, very difficult because of the fact of, it's been a very long time coming. The whole thing of me talking about I've been smoking 15 cigarettes to a pack a day, I've been doing that consistently pretty much for the last, I would say, 5 years, where I've been smoking at least a pack a day. Before it was just I can make a pack last three days, but it's definitely gotten worse, obviously. The reason why, I guess I could say that the reasons why it's been so hard for me to quit is the fact that I'm not trying to use this as a cop-out, but it's something I do every day. I've been doing it every day for the better part of I would say the last 12 years that I've been doing it consistently every day. Not even dropping a beat unless I was broke, which it was probably because I did smoke. It was because of the fact, I was spending my money on cigarettes. And the one thing I feel like it's hard for me to quit because at first I didn't want to quit. Then it was, I was forced to quit. I was told I needed to quit, otherwise I would lose my child and stuff like that, because, my ex she told me once that I had to quit, otherwise I would lose her and my son. Well, I lost her and I lost my son in a way too, regardless of whether I smoked or not. So I guess that was a thing that really didn't stop me, to be honest. So I'm only doing this video. I'm not doing it for praise. It's mainly just awareness to people, if you're watching. Maybe it could be something that could be inspiring to people. So my plan, when it comes to regarding what I'm gonna do to quit, I'm gonna be doing these videos. Basically, I guess you can say it was kind of like maybe not a time lapse, but like, you know, I'm gonna do like maybe like a other day diary or whatever, I guess you can say. Basically, me talking about how I feel about quitting smoking at that point. It's kind of like a video to, like, you know, keep myself in check. So you guys also know my progress. You guys can see, you know, what I'm doing. I've downloaded an app to try to help me quit smoking. I'm planning on doing these videos to, you know, like I said, self-reflection and stuff like that, and, you know, just keep myself going. And my sister signed me up for this Florida smokers thing where you get free nicotine patches and gum. So I'm definitely going to, you know, this time I think I'm going to quit for sure this time. I have confidence in myself this time. Last time I had confidence in myself, I lasted a week without a cigarette. So it's definitely hopeful. But obviously I know it's not going to be something that's going to happen over time. And at first it might be grueling. So, I mean, because I know, at least from when I did that week, it was rough. It was rough. And I started back smoking because I didn't want to deal with the withdrawals anymore. I know that you know, cigarettes are not as bad as far as withdrawal, you know, comparing to other drugs, but still not fun. It's not fun quitting. It's not going to be fun later on in life if I keep on smoking and then the effects get worse, you know. So I guess this is kind of a disclaimer, I guess. My videos might be a little more intense in the future, come, you know, a couple weeks or months or whatever. You know, I might be hurtful. I'm gonna try not to be. I try not to be a hurtful person, but, you know, I'm doing this video. I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing it for anybody else. So it's going to be a rough road, but I think that if I get some support from you guys, I get support from my family, and friends, that, you know, I can overcome this demon, you know, because it's killing me slowly, and I would rather not die, especially from, you know, a horrible death like, you know, from cigarette smoking. So with that said, I think we're going to end this video off here. Like, subscribe, and comment. And, you know, if you guys have quit, or you're trying to quit along with me or whatever, you know, let me know in the comment section. Let me know, and we're strong. We can keep this going. See you guys later.